Hey guys, Robert here with the Piston Slap channel, and today is kind of a how-to video. You should kind of know this already if you're riding dirt bikes or bikes with foam filters, but I'm trying a new product. I'm trying a new product from Maxima Racing Oils. New to me, not new to the market or anything, but it's this FFT foam filter treatment stuff. So normally I use the Fab 1 spray, and I'm out and I went to go get some at my local shop and they didn't have it for some reason. But so I'm going to give this stuff a try. I was reading it and it looks like it's going to be the same stuff. So let me flip here real quick to what we're working on today, and it's just going to be a real quick video. So today's patient is this 2003 Suzuki DRZ that you see me riding. And this is going to be a shock to you guys. And it's kind of a shock to me. It's the first time ever, I don't know, maybe it's just because I follow people a lot, that I'm actually going to need to replace my filter. Look at that. That thing is normally red. So, and it's black. It is dirty. And that goes to show that the that Fab 1 filter oil, it's doing its job. It's collecting all the dirt and getting on that filter. So the DRZ is quite easy. You just do that and reach in and pull your filter out and you're done. So it's like that. And it's a little red, but not much. But yeah, that Fab 1, that's some sticky stuff. And now we're going to be over here using the foam filter treatment. So let's take it to the next spot. So your first step is to make sure your wife is not home, because you'll probably get in trouble for this. So you get some hot water, and I like Dawn dish soap. It works pretty good. Take your filter and set it in there. Dawn says it's a degreaser. Industrial strength, soft, smooth hands, right? So we'll go from here is to let that fill up. And, you know, I like that water so hot you can't touch it, because that's going to help soften that grease up and everything. And help break it up and get it off your filter and get her good and clean. There's a million ways to clean your filter. You can clean it how you want to do it. This is how I do it. Alright, now you guys can see she's starting to turn red again. The light's screwing with the camera a little bit, but yeah, Dawn dish soap, and I know I use quite a bit. Just, you know, if your wife's not around, it's a good thing. I just like to use hot water. There's probably a boatload of dirt in there that you can't see. But I'm not one of those fanatics about cleaning my filter after every single ride. And until as of late, you know, it's actually the first time that I've actually taken this filter out of the bike and it was dirty. Most of the time it looks like this with just the oil coating on it. Just rinse all that crap down the drain, hide the evidence from the old lady. And we'll get on to the next part. Is what I'm curious to see is how the Fab stuff is going to work on that filter. Next thing you guys want to do is, after your filter is nice and dry, you just kind of want to look it over and make sure there's no tears at any of the seams. You can see there's like little gouges right there in the filter, but it doesn't go all the way through. It's just up on the surface. I'll probably go ahead and replace this one sometime through the winter, or maybe even the next riding season. And then what I do is this ring right here is I'll put wheel bearing grease on there to just make an even better seal up against the airbox. So what this stuff says is the foam filter treatment says to just apply liberally to a filter. So either a clean dry one or one that you have cleaned in hot soapy water, warm soapy water, whatever you want to do, gasoline. But the end result on the foam filter stuff is they recommend hot soapy water at the end, and then just drying it really good. Putting it on there, don't wring it out, just squeeze out any extra oil. That's what this absorbent mat is for. And whatever oil you get back is to put back in the bottle. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to pull that off. Maybe, I don't know, try to put a filter on there or a funnel or something. But we'll put that on that filter and see what it looks like. So here we go. It's blue just like the the other stuff, the fab oil, and it's like liquid. It says to let it sit up for 15 minutes, so I'm gonna do something a little different here. I'm gonna go get a big Ziploc bag and I'm gonna put that in there. That way I'm not dumping my filter oil all over the place. All right, so we got our bag here, and what I want to do is pour some of that filter oil. I can see why they say in a catch can. So now that's in my bag. No, I'm just kidding. You don't do that. Take it and let the air out of it, of course. And then this will help spread it around on the filter without getting it all over you and all over everything else. And they don't want your filter wrung out, because if you wring it out, you're just going to wring out all the lubrication and stuff. So I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to push the filter up in the bag, and then I'm just going to, I don't think I have enough in there that's going to wring out of the filter itself. And I'd rather have a little extra in there than not enough. So take that. We'll go ahead and install this piece back on. Like that, and that filter, you can see it's a little excessively oiled, but I don't know, I don't know if you guys can see the strings coming off. But it is it's starting to get stringy. I could do that all day, right? It says to let that filter sit for about 15 minutes. So we're gonna let her sit for 15 minutes, and then we'll come back to it, and from there we'll go ahead and put it back in the DRZ, and she'll be good for another ride. Like I said, I'm not a huge you know, every time you go out and ride, take your filter out and clean it. I do recommend, you know, at least if you're riding in a lot of dusty situations, definitely go out and, I'm setting that up there for you guys, definitely go out and, you know, look at your filter. If it is dirty, clean it. But if you just got a skosh of dust on there, I mean, really all it is that liquid is doing its job by absorbing that dust and getting it stuck in the filter, and it's going to just filter better as you go. What mine looked like at the beginning of the video, that is about as dirty as I like to have my filters. Not much more than that. The intake track on my DRZ is nice and clean, so I'm not worried about any dirt or dust getting by on that part of it. So anyway, we'll see you in 15 minutes, and we'll see what this filter looks like. But that's the stuff right there that's gonna capture all the dirt. Oh, it's sticky too, man. Holy cow. So anyway, next step is to put a little bit of grease. You can see some of the oil that's leaked out or got off of this. You can see it's quite thick in that. And there it is, guys. There's the filter. Now you can see it's all red and it doesn't have glitter on it. It's got foam filter treatment from Maxima Racing Oils, and it is sticky. So anyway, thanks for tuning in for this like how to, I don't really think we need a how to remove the filter out of a DRZ, but more of a how to clean your filter. Even though filters have been around longer than I've been alive, maybe there's some of you out there that are just looking for something new. And to me, that seems like the same stuff as the Fab 1. So yeah, give her a shot and see how it works. I'm Robert with the Business Lab channel. Take care.